This is a sine wave, a sweeping sine wave being generated by the tiniest function generator you've ever seen. Tiny little thing down here, this little board here, smaller than my index fingernail. So not fingernail, my finger. This tiny little thing here is generating a sine wave, or if I set it here, well, it's too bright, isn't it? You can't see it there. Change it to a triangle wave or a square wave. Yeah, triangle. Back to sine wave. It's starting at 500 Hz, going up to 10 kHz over a period of 5 seconds. Yeah. It's not quite doing it in 5 seconds. Let's do 20 seconds. See the kilohertz are going up there. Let me just refocus here. The frequency counter is saying 1.1 kilohertz. Pulse width, duty cycle. It's pretty cool, isn't it? This is called this little board here, down here, is called a AD9833 module. They're $6.99 on Amazon. They're about £3 or £4 on eBay. £3 or £4. Yeah, it's a clever bit of kit because basically this little board down on that I showed you is doing a thing called DDS, which is direct digital synthesis signal generation, which is vastly, I don't know about superior, but vastly easier to control via this Arduino here than this other kit I built yesterday, which is somewhere here, a little signal generator kit, which doesn't even work. There's a kit in here, which I spent 2 hours building, doesn't even work properly. This thing here, pre-built, all you do is solder a pin header onto it, which I've got connected to these cables here, to the Arduino. And the Arduino software is... There's a hair there, look, there's a hair. The Arduino software is telling it to cycle. Well, actually, no, it's not at the moment. Under control of this Windows program here. It's actually being controlled by that at the moment on a virtual machine running Windows XP. The Arduino drivers are installed on this virtual machine, and this ARDOSC program is controlling the sweep. So that's sine wave. I can then change it to triangle, as I showed you. Yeah, this is well cool. This is really cool. I wonder if I could fix a speaker up to that output and listen to it. Let's try that, shall we? I'll be back in a second. What you're hearing here is this sine wave starting off at 200 Hertz and going up to 300 Hertz over the space of 1 second. I've wired up this output of this board to a powered speaker. This speaker here is a Nokia amplified speaker with the output, which is about 600 millivolts from this device, this board, this little board here, the generator going into that speaker. I can now change the frequency. Let me change the frequency, okay? I'll put it on triangle wave. You'll hear the difference, okay? Square wave. Square wave is a bit harsh. I'll start at 2000. Let's try 900 Hertz. That's 9 Hertz. Let's try 23 Hertz. Let's try 50 Hertz. Mains hum. try something more. Let's try something higher, okay? Oops, let's try 10 kilohertz. Oops. That's the ultrasound range. Anyway, that's enough of that now.